Welcome to this week's video. What we're doing in this week's video is fixing the engine, or do we? Just follow along, see what happens, see what problems I run into, and then see what happens at the end. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed and watched the videos. Once again, I appreciate it. If this is the first time you're watching the videos or you haven't subscribed before, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I can do better. Or ask me a question. So let's get on to this week's video. Boom. Okay, the first thing I got to do and putting this elbow back on is getting these things properly put back together. Got them all cleaned up. Okay, the problem is this here has to be turned straight up that way, and there's still some gunk inside the threads there, so I got to clean it out. I'm going to clean it out using a dual Dremel here. Don't have to be perfect, but it's got to be close, and then I can get it in there. It's got to go this side up. There we go. That's good and tight right there. Alright, so still need just a hair of a turn, but I can get thread locker sealant on it now and get it done. I was getting ready to install this heat exchanger and discovered it has a little crack. So what happened is I had it hanging over in the shed here, and either it fell or it got knocked off and landed on that and cracked that edge. So now I need to sand it and solder it back together. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bums, 42nd Street got Big Jim, a Walker here.
Alright, now I'll go get the smaller Dremel and make sure it's cleaned up good.
Son of a gun, yeah, he began.
I think that's got it.
Dumb as a man can come, but it's stronger than a country.
I'll go get a little piece of sandpaper and sand it. And put some flux on it. And get it ready to go.
And when the bad folks all get together at night.
I haven't soldered in quite a few years. I have to remember how to do it. Some flux. Okay. So get the torch. Let's get this stuff here open. I have a fireproof whatchamacallit. As you can see, I've used it before, but that was, I'm not sure how many years ago. Let's get everything ready. Get some solder out. Put some flux on this.
You know they all call Big Jim Ball just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull a man.
Gotta do this from a different side so I can see.
Call the old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with Jim.
Alright, we gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, I gotta figure this out, because it's not flowing like it should. Watch a tutorial. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've done this. So let's do this again. And the problem was I was putting the heat in the wrong place. Just wipe that clean. Okay. let's put some more solder, flux on it. Let's make sure we get enough flux in there this time. So we want the flux to bubble. Now, when we heat, let's get our solder turned out. And what we want to do is heat it from this side.
I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He drive on a drop top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know that you don't tug on Superman's cape? You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with.
Okay, so what we'll do, it's kind of a mess, I'll be honest with you. But I think I got everything. So we'll let that dry good, then I'll sand it and see how we do. Let's see, primer. Let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll come back and spray it with paint. Alright, so what I've got going now is I was changing the zinc and I couldn't get it out. So ended up having to take the whole thing off. While I was off, I went ahead and painted it and everything. So now I got to put this thing back on. And I think I screwed up by putting this piece in first. Yeah, I did. So I got to take this back off. Alright, sit out there for a moment. Now let's get this back on. So what I've got to do is put this back on right in here. That's not the easiest thing to thread in here. Yeah. Oh, I try and get this turned back on there. That's almost as tight as it needs to be, but I think it needs to go just a little bit more. Trying not to scar it up. And he was shot in a couple more. And you better getting close. Got about another inch of turning. And I'm taking all the paint off of it. Oh well. I tried. Yes, I figured another way to grab hold of that so I can get it with a pipe wrench. I'm thinking that's going to work too well. Still got to move it. Needs to come off about an inch. How can I grab it? I'll be able to move it an inch. Leave a song of different kind of story when a big Jim hit the floor. There's a saying you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. I think that's it right there. Alright. Ain't the easiest thing in the world to get in. Let's try and turn it by fingers first. So the hose is in the way a little bit. Let's lift that hose up. Get it out of the way. There we go. Okay, I got as tight as I can get it with my fingers. Alright, that might be as tight as this one go. Alright, let's get the second one. I'm just using a pipe joint compound that goes up to 450 degrees, so that will work. Yeah, Big Jim got his hat. Find out where it's at. It's not hustling people strange to you. Even if you do got a two-piece custom-made bull cue. Yeah, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. Tried to buy a socket that fit this, but the socket's too big, so it's got to go back. Well, I need like a mini pipe wrench.
put the teeth right in the edge of that thing there. There. That'll be tight enough. Alright, so get hoses back on here. Come on, get down there. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way, typically. Alright, now. Okay, so now we got to put the zinc in. That goes right in there. Hold on a second, let me get you the old zinc out so I can show you what it looks like. Oh, okay. So here's the old zinc. There's the new zinc. I mean, it's rusting now, but it's still new. It's just been sitting in a storage box for I don't know how many years. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. Make sure this fits before I start putting it on. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's put some stuff on it.
You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim.
Alright. So that's back in place. Alright, next thing to do is install the elbow, which is right there. And let's see, it's 10:28 at night. Come on, we're gonna watch. Here we go, 10:28 at night. Let's see if we can get this elbow on. Let's see if we can get this elbow installed. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Last night as I got home, about 10:30, there was a woman I thought I knew in the arms of another man. I kept my cool, I ain't no fool. Let me tell you what happened then. I packed some clothes and I walked out, and I ain't going back again.
So what I want to try and do is get this on the exhaust hose first. Yeah. And I get a better bite with the rope. Oi, 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 oi. Damn it. Tear my damn skin up. Yeah, get a better bite. There we go. So I got locked in with channel locks right there. Now let's see if we can push it down.
So take a letter, Maria, address it to my wife. Say I won't be coming home, I gotta start a new life. Take a letter, Maria, address it to my wife. Send a copy to my lawyer, I gotta start a new life. You've been many things, but most of all, a good secretary to me. And at times like this, I feel you've
I'm putting the heat exchanger on, and I just dropped the nut.
always been close to me. Was I wrong to work nights and try to build a good life? All work and no play, it's just cost me a wife. So take a letter, Maria, address it to my wife.
It's a lot easier to do from the side of my left hand.
My wife. Say I won't be coming home, I gotta start a new life. Take a letter, Maria, address it to my wife. Send her copy.
Alrighty, I'm gonna start putting this pump back together. First thing I'm gonna do is grease up the, like the finger's not tight though. Grease up the impeller. Grease up the shaft. I forget which way the pins are supposed to go. Shit.
To my lawyer, I gotta start a new life. When a man loves a woman, it's hard to understand.
Oh, this ain't as easy as I remembered it being.
But she would find more pleasure in the arms of another.
You know what? I'm gonna have to stop and see if I've got that put in the right place. I'm not sure if I've got those pins going correctly. I sure have a picture of it someplace. Yeah, it's going in the wrong direction. Alright, I got the fins going in the wrong direction.
I never really noticed how sweet you were to me. Just so happens.
I think that's about right. Alright, so I got some gasket material there, so I think that'll be fine.
I'm free tonight. Would you like to have dinner with me?
Why is everything so damn difficult for me? Where's the damn holes at?
You take a letter for Rio, address it to my wife. Say I won't be coming home, I gotta start a new life. Take a letter for Rio, address it to
I forgot to cut the camera on.
my wife. Send a copy to my lawyer, I'm gonna start a new life. Take a letter for Rio, address it to my wife.
Why is everything got to be so damn hard?
Say I won't be coming home, I'm gonna start a new life.
Okay, got that back on. Funny story. I put this on a little bit ago, and I thought I had lost the Allen screw that goes in it that locks it down to the spindle. And so I looked all around the boat, checked every place this thing had been, see if it had fallen out. And well, then I went up to a marina office looking for an Allen screw, and I have another sailboater that came in a few days ago, Adam and Amanda. And I want to give a shout out to Adam. He said he might have some Allen screws on his boat, so he went and got his screw case out, and we went through it, and he didn't have one that was fit. And as I was looking at the pulley or flywheel or whatever it's called, I noticed that there was actually another hole that had an Allen screw in it. I forgot that these things have a weep hole in them. So say thank you, Alan, for because I was ready to head off to Ace Hardware. So I want to say thank you, Adam, for the fact that you made me, by trying to help me out, you actually did help me out by making me look at it a little bit better and realize the Allen screw was actually still there. All right, so let's get back to putting this thing together. Yeah, so get the belt on, and we do know that the easiest thing to do is to put bottom one on first.
Standing at the crossroads, wondering which way to go. The past is behind me, future is.
I'll tighten that. Oh, you know what? I'm unscrewing it. My dumb ass is unscrewing it.
Back to being on our own. Now there's no direction home. So let's go a little crazy.
Now let's tighten the bottom ones.
Let's go and make some sweet, sweet memories. Think of every dream you.
I don't remember how I got this one loose last time. There we go. All right, now we got to put this back to our mark. See my mark right there? So we got to put that back there.
Make it true. Let the world feel the happiness that you're giving.
How in the hell did I do this last time? How did I get this thing off?
And that's good living. That's good living.
Oh, there's a little spacer on there, so I couldn't get it tighter. All right, so that's good. Good and tight. All right, so what I need to do next is bring a clamp up on this hose. I think I might end up replacing this one.
I'm with the music on the radio. You're a little country, I'm a little rock and roll. You know I really gotta say it. Life's a game and I want to play.
All right, so now I need to read to see what I need to do before I start it back up and give it a try. Got to put some fluids back in, I'm sure. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It was not as much fun to make as not as much fun to do as it was to make. It's a kind of a cloudy, windy day here on New York. So anyway, what I want to talk about right quick at the end of the video here is I appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos and that has subscribed. It's kind of been a frustrating week this week because lost subscribers, gained subscribers, lost subscribers. So I'm just kind of maintaining. I guess I don't make the kind of videos people are looking for, like the videos with the tits and the asses and the fake footage where you're walking away or walking towards your object, things like that. I'm not a filmmaker. All I'm doing is actually recording my life and what it's like being a senior citizen, living alone and chasing a dream. That's what I'm doing. So I really appreciate all you guys who have commented on the videos. There's several of you that comment on almost every video. Some of it is constructive, which I appreciate. Some of it is very inspiring as well. So I really appreciate that. So yes, I'd like to have more subscribers, but it is what it is. I mean, you guys are my community. You guys are my friends. Like I said, when you live alone, things like this happen. And so I look forward to putting out the videos, and I look forward to getting your comments more than anything else. So I continue to do that. Take a share, hit that share button, or wherever it's at, and send the videos to your friends and things of that nature that might like it. Because what you're going to get with me is you're getting real life. You're not getting anything made up. You're not getting the, well, I did have to cut some boobs out of this week's video. Of course, they were mine. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, so I really appreciate it. Oh, I guess y'all want to know what happened with the engine. Well, it's going to be right at the end of the video. See you next week.
Okay, you can see that it is shooting water out like it's supposed to. That little bit of flow on the right-hand side is my air conditioner running. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed this.